What's up, big soccer heads? I'm Eric Krakauer. This is Transfer Wire, the show that treats every transfer rumor with a modicum of seriousness, no matter how unreliable the source. I'm looking at you, English tabloids. This week, we start with a downer as the Ousmane Dembele to Juventus stock, or anywhere else for that matter, stock, has crashed. According to Dembele's agent Moussa Sissoko, the winger has no intention of leaving Barcelona despite much speculation linking the French international to the Italian club, as well as a plethora of other suitors. A quick trigger signing in 2017 from Dortmund after Neymar's abrupt departure, Dembele hasn't been able to impress at Camp Nou despite his unquestionable ability. Of course, injuries have contributed significantly to the winger's struggles, but even when healthy, Dembele only showed flashes of the brilliance he regularly displayed in his one season at Signal Iduna Park. The news of Dembele's intentions will probably come as a bit of a blow to Barcelona, who have reportedly been looking to offload the player in order to shed his $250,000 a week wages and to help raise sufficient funds to sign either Neymar or Lautaro Martinez. The fact that Dembele seems destined to remain in the Blaugrana colors shouldn't really surprise anyone though, given that the combination of his wage demands and injury record poses too much of a risk for potential buyers, especially considering the financial havoc caused by the coronavirus. But worry not, Barca supporters, because there's been the slightest of upticks in the Neymar to return to Catalunya stock. Well, that's if you're a glass half full kind of person. A new chapter has been added to the Neymar saga, with Spanish publication Sport reporting that PSG have slapped a $198 million price tag on their want-away Brazilian. If you're keeping track at home, that's about $52 million less than the Parisians paid in the summer of 2017. That valuation is about $198 million more than Barcelona can afford unless the club manages to sell the myriad of players they've offered to anyone who has the cash. However, that seems increasingly unlikely to happen. So as of now, the move is tantamount to showcasing an expensive sports car at your local mall. You can look, but you can't touch. Sticking with PSG, the stock is up on the capital club making a move for U.S. international Serginho Dest during the upcoming transfer window. As I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, the 19-year-old's performance at Ajax have drawn interest from Barcelona and Bayern Munich, though no offers have been made. That, according to his agent. If the interest is legitimate, PSG could be the more suitable destination out of the three, since Thomas Meunier's contract is up at the end of the campaign and he looks to be jumping ship for the Premier League. That would leave Colin Dagba as PSG's only remaining right back, all but guaranteeing Dest playing time in Thomas Tuchel's squad rotation policy. Gareth Bale is actually a player who is set to benefit from squad rotations as Real Madrid resume their condensed La Liga campaign next week. That should give the Welshman an opportunity to win over Zinedine Zidane, but even if he doesn't, the stock is down on Bale leaving the Bernabeu before his contract runs out in 2022. That's according to his agent, Jonathan Barnett, who admitted that Bale's potential return to the Premier League would be incredible, but adding that his client is very happy in Madrid, where he has a very nice lifestyle. Worth noting that that lifestyle is underpinned by a $450,000 salary that has proved a potential suitor repellent. Sticking with La Liga, stock is down on Eric Garcia returning to Barcelona after the Catalans had an initial offer rejected by Manchester City. An under-17 and under-19 European champion with Spain, 19-year-old Garcia left Barca's youth setup in 2018 and is highly regarded by Pep Guardiola, who has slowly blooded the center-back this season. Barca are keen to lure back the La Masia prodigy to eventually replace Gerard Piqué, who was also re-signed by the Catalans in 2008 after a 4-year stint with Manchester United. Barcelona do seem to be on the brink of signing São Paulo youngster Gustavo Maia, having essentially called dibs on the player with a $1 million down payment earlier this year. The Culés will have to fork up another $4 million in order to guarantee the inverted winger will be wearing Blaugrana next season. Finally, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic is in demand again, and the stock is rising on his Lazio days coming to an end pretty soon. You'd be forgiven for forgetting that SMS was one of European football's hottest commodities a couple of seasons ago, with some reports suggesting that the Spanish-born Serbian midfielder was destined to partner Paul Pogba in the Manchester United midfield. Le 10 Sport is reporting that Zidane has personally reached out to the Under-20 World Cup winner, which, if true, is an indication that Real Madrid are hitting the brakes on their pursuit of Pogba. After 5 seasons in Serie A, a move does seem to be in the cards for SMS. But with Lazio having guaranteed Champions League football next season, the all-purpose midfielder might just be persuaded into sticking it out another year with the Biancocelesti. For all the latest transfer rumors, log on to beInsports.com.